Accordingly to Deacon Famous, he said he spoke with JP at 12 p.m. and JP died at 1 p.m. That is a whole lot of information, meaning he might not be the last person that spoke with him before he died, because he may have called other persons within 30 minutes before that 1 p.m. the incident happened. Celebrity calls every second. Celebrity and Nollywood Deacon Famous came outside and spill a lot. Like, he really narrated what really went down the day they pronounced Union Pop death. Like, this man did not be able to finish the whole story, what he went there to see. I will leave the video for you guys to watch and listen to him from the horse's mouth, right? But a lot of people react to it. Like, some people were like, if you spoke with this man 1 p.m., I mean 12 p.m., and he died 1 p.m., there is a lot of things that happens between that time. And accordingly to him, he said that he went there and met two people. He saw the first guy and JP lined on the floor, and they now used their singlets to cover their faces. And when they opened it, he saw that was when everything went down on him. He was like, how will he be able to go back and tell the wife that what she said was true? The person that was comforting the wife is now the person that is feeling so cold and shaking at the same time. Like, he was looking for tears, but tears did not come. He was even confused on what to do. And at the end, like, according to information, he said they called the police to bring their van, and at the end of the day, the truck now came and they carried him and the other person. That the other person was already bloated, like, he was bloated from the stomach, and the stomach was stiff, while JP was still fresh, like lying down as if nothing happened. The only thing that he noticed from his body was the lips was black. That was the only thing he noticed from JP's body. And the truck now came, they packed the two inside the truck, and the truck passes where JP wife was standing. Meanwhile, she was standing waiting for him to come and deliver the news. Guys, immediately JP wife set her eyes on her husband. She shouted, burst out. Like, if you see, according to him, said they see the way the wife was driving restlessly, and him alone was just rushing. But he got there before. He got to the bus stop. They both agreed to meet before her, and looking at her the way she was driving, the wife was not having it. I mean, the news was just hating, wishing that it is not true, because the internet was just carrying it ever and ever, every second, and be giving updates while the family was not even there. Accordingly to Deacon Famous, he said he asked question. They now told him that they have done CPR, they have checked, they have carried him, they have turned him upside down. He was just trying to tell us exactly what happened, but he went emotional, and he said that he would not be able to continue, but because he was thinking that he can give every detail without him going emotional, that he will continue. They should cut the video. That was when they cut the video, and a lot of questions were asking. A lot of questions, when you talk, people have question, opinion, as in they will just make their own assumption. Even me too, I make my own assumption because I'm more. It is good to hear from the horse's mouth, and I will leave the video for you guys to watch, but I'm just reacting to some of these questions that they were throwing on him in this particular video. I have so many questions regarding this death. A person who passed on at 1 p.m. and apparently a friend spoke to him at 12 p.m. On the other side, we are told he stayed underwater for 3 hours plus. Where is the truth here? What really happens to JP that is something the family should focus on. I am heartbroken. I am shattered into a billion pieces. This date really enter in me. Can you hear? JP was out of the water and left lying there instead of taking him immediately to the hospital. Union Pop was actually begging the boat driver to slow down, that he has 3 children, but the driver never did. Is anyone talking about that? Please, my Nigerian, but they say they were involved with another boat. Where are the other people in the boat? Why can't the people in the boat speak? Exactly my doubt. Where are the people in the other boat, and why can't they speak? This has further traumatized me the more. You saw him there at the beach, but you could not carry him to the hospital. Someone you call your brother. Supposing he was your blood brother, could you have left him there? You sat in your car and you watched them carry him away on a truck. You should have allowed his wife to go there on her own. I am sure she could have done a better job, and maybe JP could have still be alive. A lot of people with a lot of question and answer. If I want to go into what people said, Amo, you think deep and you have anxiety about it. Guys, this is UN2 Media. We bring to you entertainment, celebrity gist, movie review, trending topic based on what is happening in celebrity life. Yes, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified each time we drop a new video. Union Pop has been dying for the past 1 week plus now. Guys, the people that were in the boat together with him has not said anything. We are just hearing a lot of different information. I don't know.
So I got a call as I was leaving the airport from my brother. I said, have you heard from Junior Pope? I said, no. Yes, I spoke with him earlier. I said, but what do you mean? He said, someone called him now, Junior Pope is dead. I said, no, it's not possible. I spoke with Junior Pope by 12 this afternoon. The next thing, I called the wife. She peeked as she was tensed, she was panicking. I said, okay, what did you hear? He said, famous, I just hope it's a joke. They just called me now. They told me that something happened to my husband. I know it's a joke. I said, okay, where are you now? She said she's somewhere around Okbana Road. I said, where exactly? Look around you. Tell me anywhere you are. Just look anywhere. He said she's close to a particular place. And I said, okay, you know what? Wait for me at the front of McDonald's. So I even got there before her. Because I was speeding. Got to McDonald's with the guest I picked from the airport. And so I directed her how to park her car. She was driving recklessly. This woman was confused. She didn't know. Of course, you know now, somebody whose husband is all over the news that he's dead, how she would. So I told her to join me in my car. So we drove. We went straight to the scene. And so when we got to the place, and I got some persons to hold her, while I go close to the water to, find out, because there was a very large crowd. When I say large crowd, a lot of people in that place. So I started, trying to create space, pushing people so I could get to the front and see what was going on. And on getting there, I saw one of the guys on the floor. They said that one was dead, and JP was just lying beside him with their face covered with their singlets. And so they removed it, and I saw that it was JP. I was cold. Like, my legs were shaking. I couldn't talk. So how do I go back? Tell the wife, because I was trying to convince her that it's not true, that the husband is still alive, she should calm down. So I told her to hold on, let me go and check. She was crying and said she wanted to follow me. I said, no, hold on, the crowd is too much. So at first, how am I supposed to go back and tell this woman that something I've been giving her hope for all the while we're driving to the place, even getting there? How do I tell her that it's true? I was confused. I didn't know what to do. My eyes were bulging out. I was cold. I was shaking. I couldn't even cry. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't understand anything. And so they, turned him upside down. They turned him upside down, and they were shaking him. They said they had done the CPR and everything they could do, and he wasn't moving. But some facts. First, that other guy, his stomach was already strong. but JP's own was not. That guy was a little puffy, a little swollen, but JP was still normal, except at that time he already had, black lips. And I went back. They started saying that they need to they called the police to get the bodies and all of that. So I think whether the police or I don't know, someone came with a truck, they put their bodies in the truck, and then I was already back to the wife. Now this truck was, and I was convinced her that we should leave the place. Some persons told me to take her away, but she refused. And so they drove him and the other guy past the wife, and she screamed out loud. I could have showed you some of the videos, but I did not make any video that day. I couldn't make video. I didn't come there to make videos. It was on that day that I found out that 95% of the young people in this country are now content creators who create content with everything. There were some of the people I called. The major person that was calling me that day was Uju Okoli, but Uju was in Lagos. So we'll stop this video here for now. We'll continue another time. I thought I could just finish it. I thought I could say everything, or we could just